everybody. We're here bringing it into Washington Dulles tonight. Looking for the glide slope intercept. If it's anything like before, we probably won't get it, so I'm going to keep descending. We're approaching Femco, which is our final approach fix. Still just a little bit high. Let's go ahead and get fully configured with the flaps coming to full now. Still trying to keep it around 100 knots. Landing checklist fuel selectors are on. Seatbelt harnesses are secure. Fuel condition lever is high idle prop. Let's send that full forward. Always forget about that one. Radar is required. Autopilot set and flaps are set as well. Here's our altitude, and I'm just going to go ahead and disconnect the autopilot at this time. We're obviously visual, no issues there. I messed around with the sensitivity of the yoke, so we'll see how that goes. This approach altitude is 3,000, so I'll just set that if we need to. Center in Dulles this evening on a decently long flight from Bradford. But we're on the glide slope, so I'm going to follow that. I don't think we're excessively low either. Pretty firm one there for sure. I was messing with the throttle settings as well, and I think I lost the reverse thrust, but that's okay. The reverse thrust is not crucial to the operation. Like I said, firm landing there for sure, but 19 center should be a relatively quick taxi. Thinking this... Oh, I can't see it. Okay. Make this left on Yankee 3, it looks like. We won't be crossing any more runways. Once we're clear, we can go ahead and get the airplane cleaned up all the way. And then we'll go all the way over to, we'll cross Yankee, go to Zulu. Actually, just kidding. We're probably going to stay on Yankee because we'd have to well, we'll see. I could probably go straight across for Zulu, and then Zulu pretty much to the ramp. All right, we're clear. Let's go ahead and get those off. Let's go landing light off, strobe lights off. And let's go the fuel condition lever back to low idle. And here a right on Zulu. Alright guys, we will see you when we get to the ramp. Alright guys, I'm not exactly sure where Southern Park's here in Dulles. I know it's pretty close to this area, so we're just going to go ahead and pull down a line here and call it a night for our flight here into Dulles from Bradford. See how we do on our taxi in and stop in here. We'll go ahead and stop it there. We'll go ahead and pull the that's the separator. Park and brake, and let's get the taxi light off. And a real quick checklist. We'll just get the prop to feather the fuel boost pump off. That's already off. We're gonna leave everything else kind of where it's at. Standby battery can come off, and the mixture 2 cutoff, the beacon off as well. Ooh, not bad on the line there. Take that. Alright, and we are all good. Shut down securing park and brake. Yep, everything good to go. Let's head outside. We switched up liveries too. We're in 1154 Foxtrot. And let's take a look. Oh, let's submit the flight first. How about that? Who else is flying? PC-12 St. Louis to Burlington. So that was an hour and 18 on the block and an hour and 14 on the flight time. So like I said, pretty long one there. But that was nice. That was nice for sure. So wait, did I submit it? Have not reached the post-flight stage. What else do I have to do? Just Bradford to Dulles. Engine shut down. Does it want me to like fully shut it off? Oh my gosh, it does. Okay. Huh? How else did I reach the post-flight stage? Battery off? I mean, this airplane's off. Flight is over. Everybody go home. I'm in the climb still, it's saying? Oh, it's bugged. Huh. Okay. Alright. So I guess we're gonna have to just skip this one. So I guess I'll just show you guys that because I don't get it. What was the problem? Is it because of the cruising altitude? Because we only cruised at 7. Why does it think we're in the climb? I don't know. That's okay. So basically, I'm just going to close out and, well, no, just kidding. So what I can do is I can just skip the Bradford to Dulles. Please close your current flight. Which I'm not going to be able to do, and I'm probably going to have to close out of Microsoft and everything for that. So, okay, so we're not going to see that. But basically, this is what's next. We're going to go back to Bradford, and then right back to Dulles. So a couple Bradford and Dulles turns. That'll be interesting. And then over to Morgantown, up to Pittsburgh, and then Pittsburgh to Du Bois, and we're going to be pretty much done. Just finished up streaming today. So what I'm probably going to do is those first 2 episodes, or those first 2 flights on there, and then we do the next couple on the stream, and then we're gonna probably do all these Bradford, Dulles, Dulles, Bradford, Bradford, Dulles on one episode, and then go maybe stream these last couple flights or something. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed. That was fun. And we will catch you on the next one. Sorry, this sucks. We have to skip this, but we definitely just did it. But yeah, I don't know what that was about. But yeah, all right, we'll catch you on the next one. Peace. Hello, hello. Good afternoon, everybody from Bradford, PA. We're on the ground here in 1154 Foxtrot. I think I said the other day in the stream that it was what, like 411 Fox or something like that. I meant 1154. There's another one called 4118 Kilo that flies in this region as well, and I think I might have got that confused or something. I don't know. Whatever. Who cares? We're on the ground here in Bradford, going down to Washington Dulles today, cruising at 7,000 feet, taking 7 people with us, and it's going to take us about an hour once we get off the ground. So with that being said, let's jump right to it, and let's start with the before start checklist. Pre-flight inspection is complete. The doors are shut. The brakes, parking brake is set. Control lock, we don't need it. Seatbelt harnesses are secured. All the switches are in the correct position. Circuit breakers are in. Fuel tank selector, we're going to get 1 on for now. Radar is off. Power lever is at idle. We'll send that full forward. Emergency power lever is at idle as well. Flaps are up. And there's no annunciator lights just yet, obviously, because we haven't even turned the battery on. Let's get battery on, and avionics 1 and 2 as well. And we'll just make sure that there's no red X's whenever it gets actually set up. For now, we have some red X's, obviously. No alerts, no red X's. And let's get a flight plan going. So to do that, you just hit flight plan, scroll the little knob once and a second time. Once to get the menu up, a second time to get the flight plan catalog, then push the little knob in. And we're going Bradford to Dulles, so you're going to go ahead and activate that. Activate Simbit flight plan, okay. And now we have our flight plan up. We're going Bradford to the Hagerstown VOR, and then to Capital. And then inbound on our destination, which is Washington Dulles, which the wind in Washington Dulles right now is 130 at 11. So that means they're probably going to be landing on 19. So they're going to be landing south, so we're going to select an approach. We're going to select the RNAV Yankee runway 19 center, I believe. Yeah, it's RNAV GPS runway 19 center. So taking that one, and we'll just take vectors for now and leave everything off for now as well, and we'll just load the approach. All right, so that's our flight plan all ready to rock and roll. Let's get our nav lights on while we're here. And then over here, I'm going to just pin the chart in Navigraph. And here we are in Bradford. So we can pull up our chart and see where we are at right now. Here, obviously, at the gate on the ground. And we don't really need the chart right now, I guess. So now we're going to start the engine off the battery, because we are ready. So we're going to go ahead and go with the beacon light on. And let's see if we can see it. Tiny bit, you can see it going. Beacon lights coming on. What else we got? Prop is clear. Fuel boost switch on. Starter on. Hear that tick. And we're gonna go ahead with the second. I should have done that before I started the procedure. We're already at low idle on the condition lever. That should have been a cutoff, but it's okay. And we're climbing up to 7,000. CDI go on GPS, test the autopilot, we're good to go there, and we'll probably be nav flight level change at 110 knots on the climb out today. Altimeter setting in Bradford is weather 3026, so very high pressure here today. And now the engine is started, we're going to go ahead and get the fuel boost to norm starter off and standby power on. Okay, with that being said, engine instruments are in the green, looking good. Power switch is off, generator is off, fuel boost switch is on normal, avionics 1 and 2 are on, suction gauge, we don't have one, P vent defrost, good to go. And taxi check, we'll just check the brakes and turn on our lights, and we're good to go. So let's do this thing. Let's get our taxi light on. Spool up that lovely PT6. The PT6 140 is, oh, see you, buddy. Sorry. Actually, wait, we're going this way, I forgot. Going runway 32 for departure. Let's go and test brakes. Good to go. Flight controls, full right. Oh, full down. Full left. Full back. That was a weird way to do it, but we did it. So we got some weather on the forecast. We'll check it out on Navigraph and see where it's at, see if we have to take any deviations. Alright, well, we'll just see you guys at the threshold. Alright guys, and as we approach runway 32, we'll do a before takeoff checklist. Flight controls are free and correct. Flight instruments are set, ready to rock and roll. Fuel select, fuel tanks are both on. Fuel boost switch is norm. Fuel quantity, we've got about 1,100 on board. Fuel shutoff is on. Trim controls are set. Heater static not required. Everything else ready to rock and roll. Flap set 1. And we'll go ahead and get our landing and strobe lights on. Fuel selector to high idle. Oop, didn't mean to break that much. All right, we're ready to rock and roll here, guys. Let's blast out of Bradford. Runway 32 is on the ground and confirmed. Set takeoff power. Takeoff power set. Airspeed's alive. Cross-checked. 70 rotate. Pause at a rate of climb. And we'll go ahead and, I mean, again, I don't know when the game actually wants us to do it, but 190 flaps up. Was the... Okay, that's not. We have 400 feet left turn. Is approved, looking for 110 knots. Whew, sounds bright. Alright, then in terms of the flight plan, let's go ahead and go... Let's just see what the direct hangar's down. Yeah, let's just do that. Let Ned close that. Alright, pretty nice climb out. Should be pretty smooth flight. We do have this weather straight ahead of us. We might have to deviate just a little bit. Go ahead and throw the autopilot on. And we will do a climb checklist. Ice protection not required. PDE not required. Flaps are up. Airspeed as required. We can honestly we'll go with this cruise climb now about 130. And prop and torque is set where it needs to be for now. We'll set the rest of it up later. So yeah, easy peasy, guys. Easy peasy. Look at all that rain out there. Okay, we've got 1,000 to go. 6,000 for 7. 7,000 captured, out green. And we'll go ahead and bring the power back to right around the blue bug. And bring the prop back to right around 1800-ish. 17 to 18 is fine. And while we're at it, let's go ahead and get the landing and taxi lights off as well. Alright guys, that's pretty much going to do it for the climb out. We will talk to you on the descent into Dulles. So I'll see you then. We are just a few miles away from our top of descent here, coming into Washington Dulles. We're going to land on runway 19 center. Waypoint, or I'm sorry, the intercept. Holy crap! The altitude at Crackle is going to be 3,000, as you can see here. So we have 3,000 confirmed, 3,000 set in blue there. And there's our VNAV path intercept. Let's go ahead and bring the torque back to, I don't know, somewhere around 1,000, I guess. Oh, stopped. somewhere around 1,000 for the torque, and let it do its thing. Well, we don't want to be losing airspeed. 1,100, 1,200, 13. I think 1250-ish seems to do us some good here. All right. So that's going to be that. Let's take a look at the header. Is that it? Where's the... It's supposed to have... Oh, it's in the plan phase. I wish you could... I don't know why you can't, like, move it. Huh, interesting. Well, minimums, which we haven't selected yet, actually. Vectors minimums will go Barrow, and the minimums for this approach are 472 feet. And airport elevation is 312 feet. We'll go 480 on the mins. No frequency, and we'll just activate the approach. Okay, what did we do? Direct to Femco, which is the final approach course, which, I mean, we could still get, I mean, sure, why not? Let's go, we'll go to Femco, that's fine. So, okay, get rid of that. And Femco then, we'll see, we'll arm the approach and see if we get that. Let's go heading mode, and let's fly about a 160 for now until we intercept. And Femco's at 1,500, so let's go ahead and descend and maintain 1,500 now. 1,500 confirmed, 1,500 set. Okay, and then since that kind of snuck up on us, let's run a descent checklist. The descent checklist says, ice protection not required, pitot-static heat not required, seatbelt signs are on, altimeters are set, GPS set, and the power is set as well. Descent checklist is complete. We have the airport in sight. Honestly, I mean, we could just disconnect and fly it visually. Could do that too. Let's do that, why not? I mean, the only thing the autopilot's doing for us anyways is basically just holding the heading. Go ahead and throw our lights on. And no reason to start putting flaps in just yet, so we'll leave those out for now. Alright, this waypoint Clars is at 2,000, so let's not go below that. And we're coming up on 2,500 for 1,500, so that's 1,000 to go. Maybe start bringing the speed back just a little bit. Ooh, we're going to be at that 2,000 in Clars. Let's correct that. And we'll go ahead and say we're past Clars. Let's keep this power under 150 here, so I can get that first notch of flaps. First notch of flaps coming in now, under 150. Really need a lot of power after that. And we're approaching 1,500. Below 125, we'll get that last notch of flaps. And flaps full. Let's go ahead and run a before landing checklist. Seatbelts, harnesses are secure. Fuel tanks, we have both selectors on. Fuel condition levers on high idle. Prop control, let's throw that full forward. I do always forget to do that. And radar is required, autopilot is required, flaps are set. Clear to land, runway 19 center. Let's do it. Beautiful evening here for a landing into Washington Dulles. Let's not mess it up too bad here. that's touchdown. We don't have any reversers or anything. That was smooth. I hope the landing rate reflects it, so we'll see. I gotta work on that, getting that reverse thrust back, but we'll see. That was a greaser. We'll get off here at Yankee 3. I hope so. We'll see. It'll probably be like negative 500 feet per minute or something crazy. But a lovely landing here in Washington Dulles. Love this airport too, especially with the scenery. It is really great. We're not crossing any runways, so once we get off, we will clean up the airplane completely. And we'll go with the landing light off, strobe lights off, flaps coming clean, and condition lever to idle. Or I'm sorry, low idle. And the after landing flaps are up. Ice protection's off, standby power switch can come off, strobe lights off, landing taxi lights as required, and fuel condition lever to idle. The only thing we're doing there is turning that standby power off. All right, guys, and with all that being done, we're going to taxi into the gate, and we will see you there. I'm still muted. My bad. All right, let's redo that. All right, guys, we're at our gate here in Washington Dulles. Not too bad of a park job for us there, just a little off center. I was talking that entire time that we were pulling in, but that's okay. Just forgot to unmute my mic. But yeah, anyways, not too bad of a park job. We'll come over here, take a look at the logbook at 91%. That's not too bad. And then in terms of information, negative 95 on the landing rate, not bad. Could have been softer, but that's our softest yet in the Caravan, so we will definitely take that. An hour and 17 on the block, an hour and 10 on the flight time, so just a little bit longer than expected. On the climb, flaps up again. I mean, I don't know what else it wants me to do. I mean, I put them up right around 90 knots. Landing light off before 10,000. I mean, we turned it off, so again, I don't know what you want me to do there. I did pause it, so that's fine. And the flaps up on the taxi end. I mean, I put them up, so I don't know what else I'm supposed to do there. But overall, not bad. We will definitely take a 91 with how bad we've been. So, yeah, we will definitely take that. And, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Hope you guys are having fun with this just like I am. And I hope you enjoyed, and I will catch you on the next one, heading back to Bradford next time. So we'll see you guys then. Peace.